Greetings, civilians. One of your favorite super YouTube heroes here, One Titan Girl. And welcome to this one-off. For those of you that don't know, or for those of you that may know, there have been a series of tragedies that have happened here in America over this past weekend in Orlando. The world has lost Christina Grimmie, as well as 49 other souls. And then yesterday there was a hostage situation at a Walmart in Amarillo, Texas. And it all kind of came crashing down on me today as I sat in my work and, just did work. As you guys know, I'm a cosplayer / casual cosplayer in my real life and for conventions and stuff. Yes, I do wear cosplays in regular life. Today I'm Nico D'Angelo, a summer version. And I'm also gender fluid and bisexual. So days like today, I am a man. And that's a double standard right there of potential for hate. That's not including my religious choices. So it kind of hit me like hard, hearing all these stories and everything that's come about from all of these things. Just kind of, like I said, hit me. And when I get very emotional, I either draw or I write poems. And I wrote a poem, and it is called The Shot. The actual pose and everything will be down in the description below, along with some other things you guys can feel free to check out, which I will link videos called I Am Afraid of You from Hannah Hart. It is very powerful, and it also helped inspire me to do this. I will also link Please Be Good to Each Other by Markiplier. That was a very hard and emotional one that he did. I will also link Going Home by Emma Blackery. She posted it yesterday. And I think they're worth reads. And I'm going to post some links that Hannah Hart posted in her vid description, especially one called After Sandy Hook, We Said Never Again, and It Happened 1,002 Times Anyway. I believe that is the title. That is also the inspiration for some of this. And I'm going to tell you, before I tell you my poem, I'm going to tell you some facts. Now, this isn't like a gun, for or against video. This is my feelings. And, well, yes, I do have opinions that there should be some stronger gun regulations here in America. I don't feel like they should be so strict like some other countries. I could be wrong about this, but from what I remember learning about Japan, you're not allowed to have a gun at all. Not unless you're military, and you can get jail time if you're found with a gun of any kind. I know that's like that in several other countries. There are other countries that you can't have a gun no matter who you are. There are some countries that you are trained at a young age how to be safe with a gun because you have to survive with a gun, like in Africa. But in America, we have a constitutional right, the right to bear arms. I think there are safer ways for us to bear arms. Let me throw some knowledge at you. Did you know that there are enough guns in America to arm every man, woman, boy, girl, everyone, and still have plenty left over? That's crazy. Did you also know that we are one of the richest countries in the world that has not one of the richest, but we are one of the richer countries in the world that only has the gun violent problems that we do? Did you know that we are one of the only richer countries in this world that has the gun freedoms that we do? If not, maybe you should know that. It's scary to think about how in this country we have we have more gun violence than almost all of the other countries in this world combined. There are still gun violence issues in other countries around the world, but not like here in the US. And it's sad that it takes events like Orlando, or like a Walmart, or like a school shooting, for us to sit down and decide that enough's enough, that maybe we should do something. It's always super sad that it takes events like this to make changes that should have already been in place happen. So enough of that spieling. I'm going to read to you guys my poem, and it is called The Shot, and it's very emotional, so if you feel you can't handle it or whatnot, please feel free to turn it off right now. I won't hate you for it or anything. It does deal with some very heavy things in here, so you've been warned. The Shot. There once was a shot heard around the world. It pierced the peaceful, cold darkness of a silent night, and the world wept. Throughout history, there have been many shots heard around the world, and each pierced the peaceful, cold darkness of a silent night. And each time the world wept, and wept, and wept. And slowly she became afraid. Afraid for her children, and afraid of her children. With each shot, we promised never again, never again, never again. And yet it happens again, and again, and again. When is never again truly never again? Can we not put down the guns, the knives, the bombs, the hate? Can we instead use our words? Can we listen to the dove and have peace? With each shot, the fear grows. Is it not safe to go to a store? Is it not safe for a woman to share her beautiful voice for our entertainment? Is it not safe to go out and enjoy yourself with others, whether you know them or not? Or can we only scream and cry? Can we only text, "This is it, goodbye"? Can we only hold each other and whisper, "I love you, we are going to die"? And through these shots, even for a little bit, we band together. We say never again. But can it truly be never again? But because it feels like all we know is how to use guns, and knives, and bombs, and hate against each other. Does peace not exist? Does never again not exist? Or are we forever doomed to hear about the shot heard around the world? Thank you. Now, on a bit more of a cheerful note, I do know I have been seriously lacking on updating you guys on videos, and as I say this right now, I'm probably, as you guys are watching this and whatnot, I'm probably editing and rendering the crap out of all 4 or 5 other vlogs that I have for you guys. I've just been incredibly busy, what with school finals that happened, and then moving home, and I've just been busy with, you know, everything. And jobs. So I know that's no excuse, but still, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you feel the need to give back, I will also have linked. I heard on my ride home from my work today that there is a charity going on, a fundraiser going on to help the families of the Orlando victims. So if you guys want to help give back, I highly suggest you take a look at that. I also highly suggest you take a look at the other videos I've linked. Give credit where it's due, always. Take a look at those videos, take a look at the other links that I post. Please, please do. And, I really do love you guys. However many of you that actually follow me, or, you know, my Facebook friends, or whatnot. I love each and every one of you, even if I don't know you. I love you, and I want you guys to be safe, and not feel like oh, am I gonna die today? I want you to be the best that you can be. I want you guys to be those heroes that I know you can be. Everybody has the superhero inside of them. You know, as this one saying goes, we each have a wolf inside of us, an evil one and a good one, and the one that wins is the one that we feed the most. And I highly believe that we all have the power. We might not have actual superpowers, but I highly believe we have the gift and the ability to be the very best superheroes we can be in our everyday life. Whether that means helping out your neighbor by cutting their lawn or something, or even saying hi to some random person on a bus. You don't know how many stories I've read on like Whisper or whatnot, or heard from a friend who literally told me that if someone hadn't said hello to them and have a good day with a smile, they might not be here anymore. You never know what actions you do in your life might benefit someone else, even if it's small. So, I know this video is a bit different to my norm, but please, be safe. Let's end the shots heard around the world. I think we can do that, even if it's just one shot at a time. I think we can. So, without further ado, please be on the lookout for the other videos that I'm going to post at rapid fire mode. And there's some skits coming out too. I have to do the ending skit. It's a 3-parter, but we only got the first 2 recorded, me and Lorian, from our AMK trip, so be on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys in a little bit, so I love you guys. Bye-bye. Be safe. Bye.